Hi everyone, it's blog time. Monday the 3rd of January 2011. Well, 2011 is here and another year starts. If someone had told me that this time last year I would be sitting here in 2011 typing in Saigon in the Allambie orphanage house with 2 kids and waiting for more children, I'd have laughed at them. But here I am doing just that. On Wednesday last week, the children and I went to the zoo, and the children had their first English lesson on how to name all the different animals at the zoo. Though after about 2 hours, the kids were tired, and so we went home for a nap. I have made friends with a girl called Emma here. Emma will actually be living in Saigon from February full-time for a year, and she's been doing charity work at an otter sanctuary in the countryside, and it has been really nice for me to get to know her over the last few weeks, and the kids think she's great and want to go and see otters with Emma when she comes back. New Year's Eve was a quiet one for us, as we decided to stay in and see the New Year in together, though Shah fell asleep very early. Tiet and I stayed up till 1 AM to see the New Year in. The children have been teaching me to play Vietnamese cards. The game is complicated, but now after a few weeks, I have actually started winning a few games. It's a game based on maths, memory and bluffing. We had friends over New Year's Day, and I did another lot of roast potatoes, as the kids asked me to make them. On New Year's Day, the streets of Saigon were very quiet, and so riding my bike was great. Emma asked me if I get scared riding my bike in Vietnam, and yes, I do get scared, especially when I have the kids on the back. But if you let the bike scare you, you never ride, so you have to master the bike and control it. Though there have been times when I really wish I had a button on the bike that I could press and a sign would pop up saying "Westerner on board. Move away from my bike." Driving in Saigon is not easy, especially 1, in rush hour, and 2, when you go out of District 1 and go to other districts away from the town. The roads are not good. 3, when the other drivers decide to change direction with no indication right in front of you. And 4, when you have to carry loads of stuff. But saying all that, I have to admit there is nothing better than riding a bike in Vietnam, as I whiz around with the sun beating down on my back. I just have a big smile on my face. I also took the kids 10-pin bowling for the first time in their lives. It was great fun, and though me and Shah broke 2 nails, Tiet beat me, but it was not too hard because I'm so bad at 10-pin bowling anyway. On Sunday, the 2nd of January, I had to go to Tiet's school for parents' meeting and meet his head teacher. I had to be there at 7:30 in the morning. Tiet informed me that his teacher didn't speak any English, and my Vietnamese is very limited. So Tiet told me that he wasn't sure if his teacher would understand. Tiet told me that he was sure that his teacher would understand if I didn't go. I remember parents' evening when I was a kid. I dreaded it, as I knew my parents would find out everything I had done wrong. Luckily, my Vietnamese friend Toy agreed to come with me and translate for me. So at 6 AM on Sunday morning, I got up bright and early, dressed and put some smart clothes on, and we drove off to Tiet's bike. We got lost 3 times. We arrived just before 7:30 AM and went into the room and sat down at the children's desk. As I walked into the room, the other parents just stared at me as if I was some kind of alien. I just gave them a big smile and in my best Vietnamese voice said, "Xin chào." I learned that Tiet has broken the school rules 8 times, and that his hair is too long. The other offences were lateness, no uniform, and sometimes not turning up for lessons. I also learned that as well as the normal subjects like English and maths, he also has to do military training and has a lesson called citizenship. Tiet's school marks overall weren't too bad, but for chemistry, physics, biology, they were below average. And I know he finds these subjects hard, and he doesn't like them. I spent the whole of the meeting feeling like an alien, but I had my hold up high every time Tiet's name was mentioned. I sat with pride and a big smile, even though I didn't understand a thing that was going on in the meeting. After the meeting, which ended at 9:30 a.m, I had a private chat with the teacher, and through Toy's help I learnt more. The teacher informed me that his grades are not too good, and because of Tiet's situation at the old orphanage, and then running away from the orphanage and having to fend for himself, his marks have gone down. But now that he's living with me, we are hoping that his marks will go up. He also told me that Tiet's likes singing. But the teacher said that Tiet is not a good singer and has told Tiet to forget a singing career. Harsh but true. However, Tiet is good at playing the piano, and this is something I want to encourage, as I know he really does enjoy this. When I got home, Tiet ran upstairs and hid in his room. I then had to have a long chat with Tiet about what I'd learned. Tiet has 2 important exams coming up in June and July. The first is his school exam. His school exam that he must pass to graduate from school. He needs a higher mark in science, so I've had to make him understand that he has to try harder in these subjects at school. The second exam he has to pass is to get into college. We also got his hair cut short, and he hates it. He now looks like a little hedgehog to laugh at. Bless him. And he has asked for hair gel. This Sunday, Tiet is at military camp, and Shah is out with friends. So I have decided to have a day for me and spend some of my Christmas money that Higgins' mum gave me. So I'm going to get a massage and buy some new clothes, as I have lost weight already. Some days I don't eat because of the stress or the heat, and at the moment I've had a bad back which is causing me pain. The water company in the area that we live has cut off the main supply as they repair the pipes, so we have no running water downstairs and have to go outside to the main tap and bring the water indoors in buckets. And this is how I have triggered my back problem. These are things that I have to live with, but the kids keep me smiling. They do come out with the most funniest things, and Tiet is coming out of his shell so much that it is like watching a butterfly come to life. Thank you.